So if you've ever wanted an emergency Stargate, you're in luck. That's what the USA seems to be doing. As you know, Elon Musk, Donald Trump have their pet projects now that they're in the White House. Musk wants to go to Mars. Trump keeps talking about making USA the crypto capital of the world. And now we're talking about building emergency Stargates. Have a listen to this.
That's a massive group of talent and money. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. This monumental undertaking is a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential under a new president. Let me be a new president. I didn't say it, they did. So I appreciate that, fellas. But it'll ensure the future of technology. What we want to do is we want to keep it in this country. China is a competitor and others are competitors. We want it to be in this country, and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations, because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built. So they have to produce a lot of electricity, and we'll make it possible for them to get that production done very easily at their own plants if they want.
So that's from Donald Trump himself. I'm sure you guys thought I was kidding. No, I'm not kidding. We're building a Stargate. And this is being pushed by OpenAI, it looks like. SoftBank is involved, also Oracle. But according to OpenAI, this is January 21st, 2025, announcing the Stargate project. Let me read a little bit of this with you guys. The Stargate project is a new company that intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years, building new AI infrastructure for OpenAI in the United States. We begin deploying $100 billion immediately. They're promising a bunch, they say thousands of jobs here, hundreds of thousands, I guess, of jobs is what they say. This infrastructure will secure American leadership in AI, create hundreds of thousands of American jobs, and generate massive economic benefit for the entire world. That's what they say. It's going to involve Stargate, or is it SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, and MGX. Masasoe-san is going to be the chairperson. This is, I know it's hard to keep a straight face. This is actually stuff they're talking about. We're saying, I guess, all the AI tech stocks and chip stocks are going up to the moon today because of this announcement. And there was an announcement there. I guess Sam Altman was speaking. If you don't know, Sam Altman's the OpenAI guy. I'm sure you guys have heard of ChatGPT. And basically what's going on is you're seeing the oligarchy in public display. The companies rule the roost. If they have something that they want to do, they buy off the presidency, and then they do whatever project they want. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, well, but Chris, wouldn't it be awesome if we have these, super companies that do anything that they want? Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Isn't that innovation? I want to push back a little bit because I want you to think about something here.
Tesla gets a lot of regulatory oversight on the automotive front. I mean, we're subject to, I think, over 100 regulatory agencies domestically and internationally. It's a lot. You could fill this room with all the regulations that Tesla has to adhere to for automotive. Same is true in for rockets and for currently the limiting factor for SpaceX for Starship launch is regulatory approval. The FAA has actually given their approval, but we're waiting for Fish and Wildlife to finish their analysis and give their approval. That's why I posted, I want to buy a fish license on, which also refers to the Monty Python sketch.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need a license for your fish? I don't know. But according to the rules, I'm told you need some sort of fish license or something. We effectively need a fish license to launch a rocket.
So, for example, let's say Musk wants to build a Tesla battery plant in Texas, and let's say people actually live there, and let's say Elon Musk's plant needs all of your water. Screw you, regular people. We got to get that money, right? You don't need water. The water's for Tesla. That's more important. And if you understand what was going on when Trump was talking about the OpenAI and the Stargate thing, he's basically mentioned power, electricity. Data centers, all this AI stuff takes a lot of power. And what we've been seeing, and I've been talking about this past year or so, how all these data centers go into, frankly, poor communities and take your power. I'll just be blunt. They take your power, take your water.
Nonetheless, we were forced to kidnap a seal, strap it to a board, put headphones on the seal, and play sonic boom sounds to it to see if it would be distressed. This is an actual thing that happened. This is actually real. I have pictures.
I would love to see this. Yeah. There's a seal with headphones.
Yes, it's a seal with headphones strapped to a board. And like the amazing part is how calm the seal was.
Yeah.
Because if I was a seal, I'd be like, this is the end. They're definitely going to eat me.
Yeah.
How will the seal, when the seal goes back to other, its seal friends, how's he going to explain that?
They're never going to believe him.
Never going to believe it. And that's why I'm like, well, it's sort of like it's like getting kidnapped by aliens and getting an anal probe, You come back and say, I swear to God, I got kidnapped by aliens and they stuck an anal probe in my butt. And you're like, no, they didn't. That's ridiculous. His seal buddies are never going to believe him that he gets strapped to a board and they put headphones on his ears.
You're not important to them. And then they're promising you hundreds of thousands of jobs. The other premise of this AI stuff is that it's all about replacing humans. That's what it is, right? And again, I'm not against technology. I'm not against innovation. I'm actually really like tech. We talk about tech all the time on this channel. I'm just a bit leery about what I feel is a bubble economy that we're pushing right now. AI, crypto, all this stuff, and this all this automation is basically to replace workers. On top of that, it's run by a bunch of scammers and grifters, be it your Musks, your Altmans, your Trumps, these kind of things. That's who these people are. It is a crazy world. They're also suing each other, these kind of people. Elon Musk is like, what? Are you doing the bubble tulip craze without me? Like, what are you doing? So he's suing Sam Altman. I'm not sure what Trump feels about the lawsuit between the two, because why wasn't Musk invited to that particular announcement of Stargate? I'll just say this: I don't think Trump understands any of this technology. It's clear that he just reads from a piece of paper, and then when he goes off script, he makes it kind of obvious, right? Oh, I'm president. I'm the president. Then he goes back to reading again. Oh, he talked about me. Oh, president. Oh, Texas. Oh, I know where Texas is, right? It's obvious. Now, if you're curious where we are with our economy, why I keep calling bubble, this is a real headline from today. Check this out. David Einhorn says we have reached the, quote, fart coin stage of the market cycle. Yes, now we are selling fart coins. I guess fart coin is a real thing. I found the chart. This is on CoinMarketCap. Fart coin is also, if you don't know, there is a Trump coin. There's a Melania coin. They're selling their crypto scams. This is the quote here about the fart coin. This is real. We have reached the fart coin stage of the market cycle. This is an investment letter from Einhorn. Other than trading and speculation, it serves no obvious purpose and fulfills no need that is not served elsewhere, right? Basically, a lot of these coins, the only reason why you have these things is for someone to pump up something and make a bunch of money and scam you. That's it. There's no utility in this stuff. Now, I know people will say, well, Chris, you're so dumb. Crypto's so awesome. And you just don't understand. You don't study enough. And all I have to say is, guys, people are actually buying and selling fart coins. That's right there. Now, how much is in this fart coin anyway? I'm just kind of curious. It's is it 2 billion? It's 2 billion. According to this, 1.72 billion, because these things like move very, very quickly. The Trump and Melania thing, I think this was a way for them to basically get foreign money, dark money, and or get around campaign finance limitations. Because again, what these companies want to do, they want to come in with these no bid contracts, right? Get as many regulatory, removed regulatory, things that they don't, because normally you have to go through maybe zoning, check if you're going to hurt the environment or the animals. Are you going to hurt the air? These kind of things. But if you get rid of the EPA, you don't have to worry about that. If you remove, any kind of lawsuits to where people could come after you, you don't have to worry about that. Right. This is sort of why you need, in my opinion, the government to, protect you from these people who want to take your power and your water. Guys, I understand. I have to always repeat this. I understand technology is cool. I get that. But I also understand I've lived long enough to where sometimes, these big companies make you promises and they don't necessarily deliver. That would be a clear indication for something like a Tesla. As I've said so many times on the channel, Elon Musk is promising you humanoid robots. He's promising you all these robot taxis, etc. And these things don't work. Now, ChatGPT, I understand a lot of people use it, a lot of people like it. They're not profitable, and kind of what they're trying to do is develop these monopolies. So, for example, Apple made a deal with OpenAI, and it's kind of built into their newer phones. I think Microsoft did a similar thing with the whole ChatGPT because they're the same company, ChatGPT and OpenAI. And then what if you're a smaller AI company or a smaller chatbot company? You have no chance to get that deal with Microsoft or Apple, right? It feels like for many of these smaller companies that the deals / monopolies are already in place, and then you start to give too much power to too few people, and that's sort of where this whole thing is going. On top of that, which is even crazy in itself, these people do call each other out. So this is a Ryan Selkis. He's some sort of crypto dude. It says here, I am Solomon 2020. I don't know what that is. Masari Crypto. So he's got like his own crypto platform. He says, make better crypto decisions. And according to him, he's referring to Donald Trump. He says, dear real Donald Trump, please fire whoever recommended going forward with the Melania launch today. Remember, Melania Trump's got her own crypto coin, which I made a video about. It says they don't know what they're doing. That's number one. Number two, they cost you a lot of money and goodwill. And number three, they don't have your interests in mind. And this goes back to, this, you can see my prior video. All this stuff is revolves around money for these people, right? And if you're a tech bro, sort of the saying is, move fast and break things. The problem is when, there's no government oversight in place, there's no regulators, there's no one watching these people, and everything's done through, shady dealings. Remember, Elon Musk is buying this hotel that's been rumored. He put an auction in, so he doesn't have it yet. I think it's called the Line Hotel in DC. Someone made a joke that it's the lying hotel, but he wants it. Musk wants to make like this private club, essentially where all these billionaires can come, make the deals, etc., and push out all the little people. That's what it is. And so, if you want your whole world, they're promising you 100,000 jobs. I don't know what those jobs are going to be. If we're just going to go and plug ourselves into the machine and be the batteries for these AI data centers that supposedly we're all going to be buying. But this is what it is. It's the promise that we're all going to be rich from this stuff. Right now, the issue is with, say, Microsoft, because it's been reported before, where insiders are at Microsoft, employees at Microsoft, I'm kind of concerned that the big companies are promising more than they can actually deliver. They put, AI, the sort of marketing labeling on everything and say like, oh, everything's got AI inside. Oh, with AI, right? That's the kind of new buzzword, but it doesn't necessarily work as advertised. And this is just another excuse for companies to jack up prices on stuff, right? So when you go out and buy a new iPhone and it says, oh, with AI inside, they say, oh, well, we're going to charge you another $200, right? And then suddenly, if all the companies do that, and there's only one AI choice to have, it's not really a free market anymore per se. So I hope you understand the importance of this stuff. I know and this is how it is on YouTube. The fanboys and fangirls that just will be hating on me. Oh, Chris, you're so dumb. I want my emergency, Stargate. Stargates are awesome, and you just don't have any imagination. Like, we're gonna go to Mars. We're gonna have Stargates. We're all gonna be rich. We're all going to have our meme coins, and we're all going to buy fart coins. So, when you see this kind of talk, that's clearly a bubble. And, I just made a video recently where the real estate market is 10 to 35% overvalued. That's coming in from Wall Street. And so all these indicators, I just feels like, when's this thing going to pop? So I'd like to hear your thoughts on this stuff. What do you think about the fart coin? What do you think about, I know I really said fart coin. What do you think about the fart coin? What do you think about the Stargate? And what's your thoughts about the future of AI and our working lives? I do appreciate your time, everyone, and I catch you on the next video.